So, it is 1st of Feb, and she's getting her first workout. Right, so, first work of this year. Is it the most exciting? Probably not, but it is steady sort of work. Not wearing any tyres out, not running the tractor hard. So, got tanking to do later, might end up on the muck spreader at some point, but I said I'd come up and do this first because it's a very thick crust on here, and well, I've got a bit of experience on messing around with crust. So, there is little tricks you can do to help you sort of break it through. It's a steady old job this. This is going to take probably most of the morning to get some sort of something sorted on this. But yeah, we'll pick this back up when we've got going a bit and got a bit moved around. Right, so we're on to day 2. Didn't really film a lot yesterday, but today come back up here this morning. Well, we're 10:30 now, just giving this a final stir up. There's a few big lumps knocking around, but we need to get on and get some tanking done yesterday. So, mid-morning now, we are done with this. Back down to the yard. I've got to pull some of the thick slurry out the channels, and then we are back up here and we are going to try and get a good bit of slurry spread. Fair old lagoon, this one. So, first load's nearly on. About a third of this load will be what I've taken out the channels down the farm. That's quite thick. Ooh. We are done. It's that thick, it's not running up the what's name properly. Oh. Yeah, it's been slow to what's name. Need to just do that. That spool's not in use. That's to lock me hitch off. Right, this squirted me yesterday and annoyed me. There is a hole here, and I kind of stood here and shut the handle, and it spat at me, which I wouldn't say it ruined me day, but it certainly upset me a little bit. So realised this yesterday. It's quite a random thing. 12 months ago I bought her, and not long after I bought her, her first job was on this tanker. So 12 months later she's doing exactly what she did 12 months ago. Stupid thing, but it tickled me at least. Right. Oh. I'm struggling to keep my carpet was maybe not a good idea in this tractor. The big Smurf, yeah, because, well, she never goes anywhere. But yeah, she'll just be used for nice jobs. But the Massey, unfortunately, is used for whatever she's used for. One thing that is definite noticeable, she'd obviously been used on light work when I first got her, because she seemed a little bit numb. I'm sure you remember me saying 3,000 gallon tankers seem like a limit. Well, since then we've had 3,500 gallon tankers on her, 20 ton K2 on her. Yeah, she did have one of the K2s on her. And she copes with it fine. Does, I think, just needed a little bit of a tweak just to give her a bit of boost on them big jobs. Just make sure she's on top of the job. but she does sound a lot different tractor than when I first had her. She's a lot more still a lovely smooth sounding engine, but just a bit more throaty. Hang on. Oh, my wellies are there, so. She does sound right. Shut that door before I rip it off on a gate post. So right, going over there somewhere and make a bit more of the countryside smell agricultural. I spy a 7616, and I know it's a 7616 even through the edge because it's the one you saw in the last video. Yeah, mate's out doing a bit of bag mucking for the neighbour to where I'm working. See if we can get him through the hole. So we're up to mid-morning now. Not recorded anything yet, but oh Christ, that needs taking care of. No trouble with stirrers. If people aren't overly careful about what they stick in the lagoon, you end up with the lovely job of trying to remove string and plastic and God knows what off the end of the stirrer. But that's the lagoon all stirred up now. Ideally, yes, you want a tractor on here all day just quietly stirring it, but we haven't got a spare tractor, so stirred it up as good as I can now. So plan now is to go back, get the tanker on. Bit of oil there. Yeah, it's just from the little catch can's right full. Nah, it's nothing to worry about. So we're, well, second proper load of the day, technically third load of the day. Weird to think this is this year she starts to set aim is what she did last year when I first got her. So it's 3,000 gallon NC, single axle. Yeah, she copes with it very well, to be fair. She's right up spot on it. Just she needs she needs a bath. She desperately needs a bath. Do have a little issue with her, looking like I would say the accumulators have gone on my front suspension, so yeah, she's a bit of a hard ride, and this is a bit of a rough track, but anyway, we're on day 3, she's doing the job, so this will be the last day today on it. Pick it back up when we get down, and we'll get a load spread. work out what they are. They're busy after something anyway. Are they? I want to say starlings, but I'm not entirely sure. just hopping away from the tanker. Whatever they're after is in the unspread ground, not the spread ground. Literally staying 10-15 foot in front of me. I'll say we're all used to the poo bird, but hey, up they're going. Oh, they've upset the seagulls as well. So we're getting on nicely now. Admittedly, I haven't showed really much of the actual in the field, but yeah, so we've done that field there, there's a field there, field over there. We're getting nearly done on this one now as well. Yeah, seagulls are loving it. Seagulls are everywhere. We've lost the other bird, the other flock though. I have a feeling they were probably starlings. If you close your eyes, you can actually imagine you're at the beach. And if you close your eyes for long enough, you'll end up going through the hedge. Not wrong. Do love a tanker with a sight glass. It does make life, I know it's a stupid little thing, but it does make life so much easier. It's a real good spread pattern on this. It does come out a little quick because somebody may have taken a knife to the rubber nozzle. Not me, not guilty. One thing I was just going to say quickly, Sally's video, somebody pointed out I needed to get myself a camera mount. Thing is, I do have a camera mount, it's just I don't always use them. I have a couple of camera mounts, it's just sometimes they're fiddly and don't always just, sometimes it's easier just to capture the shot quickly, you know, spirit of the channel, living in the moment. And now the fact, if I get any more camera mounts, I'm gonna need another bag just to carry the damn things around. I hope the guy that put that message on doesn't take offence to that. I am only taking the mick. I do have a selection of varying ones for varying things. That's the one I usually use when you see me do the two-handed thing, stick around my neck. It's also handy for like wrapping round door handles. That again, that tripod, but again, because it's got bendy legs, that can also wrap round things. And then them out shy shots, because obviously I use my phone, as you can tell by the mounts. Yeah, when I'm like I did earlier, hung it off the mirror arm by the exhaust, I want something that I know's got hold of my phone, because let's face it, if it falls from there down to there, it's only going underneath there. Like I said, I hope the guy didn't take offence, I am only having a laugh, but yeah, I do have a few camera mounts. I'm just a bugger for remembering to use them. Of course, having these many camera mounts means I've always got a decent, sturdy phone holder is what I was trying to say. It's just maybe need to say what I need to say and then stop recording. So this was supposed to be the final day. I was thinking it was going to make quite a nice end to the video because we were going on to a rear discharge spreader, which was the first job I ever did with Smurf many years ago before I did YouTube or anything. And I thought it'd be a nice end to the video. 12 months on with the Massey, finishing off doing the first paid work I ever did with the tractor. A few issues gone on over the course of, well, last night, this morning. We've had a lot more rain than I originally thought. So ground conditions, they were tender enough yesterday, so it's pushing it a lot really because it's permanent laid grassland. So, but he did have loads of bits and pieces that wanted doing, so she'd have got a bit of a workout for the day. Fortunately, he turned her off when I got on the yard. Went to fire her back up again, and she wouldn't start. Turned out our starter motor might be about stuffed. Now, Mrs. Fowles has managed to make an appearance into the video without realising. So yeah, all in all, I'll be quite honest, we are 20 to 1 and I've pretty much wasted the whole morning. But it's the way it goes occasionally, you can't have it good all the time. It's kind of annoying, frustrating, but it is what it is. And you need to stick on your own side of the road, please. They always do on that corner. It's like they're all 3-year-olds. They've not yet learned how to colour in between the lines. Hey ho. But when you can laugh when all is going wrong around you, then you probably have somebody in mind to blame. Nearly back to the yard now. I will probably park her up and have myself a bit of dinner and then head back down to customer, and yeah, there's plenty to do for the afternoon, so probably won't be recording mainly because I just want to crack on and actually salvage something of the day. Oh, excuse me. But it's all part and parcel of the game. So I think we're going to call this one a video. To be fair, when I was sort of thinking what I've got, I didn't think I've got much of a video, but to be fair, we put a lot of it together last night, and I don't think this is too bad a video, to be fair. So if you have enjoyed it, don't forget to give it one of our grubby thumbs up, and it kind of smells funny today as well. If you would like to comment, say anything, have a chat, the description, no, not in the description, below the description you will find the comment section where you can chat to me or other people. I do try and get back to comments, maybe not always straight away. If you haven't already subscribed and you are watching these videos, why? It costs you nothing. You get notifications when videos come up. I do try and stick to regular days, but my videos do seem to get a bit random every now and again. So if you're not subscribed, you risk missing one. Right. My powers of communication turn out to have totally devoided me, and I'm going to call it a day. Thank you very much for watching. Stay safe, stay well, and we'll see you on the next one.